by the National Democratic Movement, we have come a long way. And we understand some of the theoretical underpinnings of women's oppression, class oppression. I think my generation have learned a lot about Marxism. And this is, parang ito naman yung comfort. And if you talk to us about Marxism, we do know that about that. Alam namin yan. Kinain namin yan habang lumalaki kami, no? But ironically, the class issues that have propelled us, so this is the closest, to develop our feminist agenda have now slowed us down and made the road to our liberation more tedious, more baggage-ridden, and certainly in some instances, pulling and putting us apart. Social movements, including our own, need to seriously deliberate and interrogate where we are going, not only in terms of our economic agenda, but in terms of what economies are best for poor women and their families. And I think, in putting it very currently, I've heard people saying na, tamo, di talaga maganda ang babaeng presidente, tamo si GMA, corrupt. And I say, well, I don't think it's about the gender. I think it's about the system, no? So even, parang years ago we were asked, if you're feminist, would you actually align, have alliance with Imelda Marcos? So sabi, kung gano'n naman yung feminista, hindi nila feminista. Diba? So, maraming irony. So I say, there are hosts of ironies that our journey has taken us. And I'm not very sure if the roads that we have traveled are going to be the same road that would eventually take us to our original emancipatory, if I may use the word of Kalayaan, liberative project. That is the liberation of women from the binds that have divided us. Hirap yung nag-jump, right? I don't believe that sisterhood is global. I never believe in it. Although I joined the forum when who's a sisterhood is global woman, she came here, I was in the forum. But having gone through and journeyed many years and been in the movement for so long, and hopefully growing wiser, I don't believe at this point of our feminism social movements that we can have a global sisterhood. Hindi nga tayo maka-national sisterhood, global pa, di ba? But certainly, I think that the standards of human existence need to be common and universal to all, beyond the little boundaries of our stern positioning in geological scales of differences and other. And finally, about the women's studies, I cannot find, I wrote something about it. In 1980s, Balulu, we put up the first ever, and I say this with pride as well, no, and assertion. Before there was any women's studies, Kalayaan actually put up our Kalayaan non-formal school. And we called it Maria Lorena Barros and Estrella Consolacion Feminist School. Why did we call Maria Lorena Barros? Was the founder of Makibaka, was one of the, and died in the hills, fighting the dictatorship. She was a commander. Estrella Consolacion, she's dead now, was a colleague in the Kalayaan, but she was also with the Communist Party of the Philippines. So we named it after her, but having a very strong feminist agenda. I think I'm proud to say that we had graduates, if you will, who became feminist leaders, no? But when women's studies, gender studies were set up, parang nawala kami ng lugar na. Dahil, bakit? We don't give out diplomas. We're not exactly registered with CHED. No? But we put out what we believe were women who followed through. And I just saw one, she was the spokesperson for the Sumilo farmers. Si Kaka, who became our, So, So, dumaan siya sa amin. Yung dumaan, nakikita ko na yung mga, dumaan sa amin yan. Pero, syempre, kakaiba. So, I think we also have to think about the irony of women's studies that take away also the radicalism and the experience. Kasi noon talaga pag-uusapan yung community work, anong ginagawa mo. So beyond the theory of the school. Like Delia, maya culpa din dyan, kasi I teach feminist theories, and sometimes because of the demand of the force, I say liberal feminism, radical, but honestly, these variations, mahirap na i-categorize because if you want to look at liberal feminism, for example, legislative reforms, making laws are liberal feminist strategies. Gabriela does that. Everybody does that. Is Gabriela liberal feminist? No way. They will never say they're liberal feminist. So marami na nagbago, and I think putting yung ganun ka mga ideological positioning, o tinatanong kami when I was in the US recently, ano ba ang ano ba ang, ikaw, ano ka, it's radical, liberal, or socialist, Marxist, feminist? Kasi sabi ko, ewan ko. Hindi ko alam kung ano ko, basta alam ko, ako ito, no? Because I think to say that, ito, dala na ito, this is now the result of the formal women's gender studies. No? But I think reality is much more complex than that. Tapos yung last point come out, migration. This morning, I won't mention him, she's a dear friend of mine. This morning, I watched ANC. O, kasi baka akala ko may lusada expose, baka nere expose na, no? Okay, what I saw in the morning news of ANC was a dear friend who was a National Democrat movement person, was in the underground. She was being given the 208 Entrepreneur Award. Okay, anong ginagawa niya? Well, pag nakita nyo, ano, but she's a dear friend of mine. She's given a 208 Entrepreneur of the Year Award by Galimbook, I think, you know, which is, well, government and NGO, ano. So, what do they do now? Well, basically, their sector are migrants. What do? They teach them to do financial planning. Kasi pagbalik nga daw, baka wala ng pera, yun nga, nauubos lang. They also teach them post-migration livelihood and train them to become entrepreneurs. They have bought this organization of first, which is actually malaki siya, no? Rice mill. They have bought agricultural lands on which they're trying new farming technologies that could be implemented. I thought of ending my talk with this example because of what Delia said about the Philippines as a brokerage state. Because in fact, when you have a program or programs like this, of course I haven't seen the entirety in terms of ano yung other programs, but I begin to think that migration is clearly related to class, to colonialism and imperialism. It is definitely, it has social and production and reproductive parang discourses in it. Pero when you have programs like this, I'm thinking, and this is very tentative thinking, you teach our migrants to, you know, mag-save, pagbalik nila. I'm wondering whether we're addressing migration as a result of this globalization and global partnership. I did a consultancy with ILO in Jakarta, and I couldn't believe it why they wanted a Filipino trainer on migration. Why? And again, ito yung example. The Philippines is seen even by the International Labor Organization as the best model, best in the world for migration management. Of course, I have to earn my bread, pero talaga, I have questions about those. The Philippines, and that's why they want Filipino trainers. All the trainers in Jakarta, most of them are Filipinos. Kasi tayo daw ang pinakamaganda. Kasi nga naman, pag nakita mo yung migration sa Indonesia, it's terrible. All of a sudden, I felt proud as a Filipino. But it raises question, the ironies, I've said, of our feminism, the ironies of our activism, and the ironies of our social movements. Where we fought for something, we thought we have gained it, pero ibabaliktad na siya ulit. I think to a large degree, Delia didn't say this, maybe I'm older than her, pero ako talaga ang worry ko ngayon as an, beginning to be a senior feminist, so, is that I don't want to live this world na parang walang nangyari. You want to live na parang mayroong nangyari kahit konti lang. And I really hope people are pinning hope on Lazada. People are saying that it's not anymore EDSA rallies, it's the people prayer rally that will topple down this dictatorship. This GMA. Okay, this authoritarian, this government. Pero, tingin ko, maganda talagang test ito. In a way, parang test of the time to. Kasi, I never saw in a conference the other day, iba-ibang yung ideological positioning ng press consular. And I've never seen such a wide parang variety of ideological representatives in one venue. Nangyari lang yan noong 2006, nung halos akala natin magkukudeta tayo, di ba? Hindi lumabas ang Not So Brave Boys. The Not So Brave Boys didn't come. So pero it was the only time since the 1970s, or the split rather,